Hi everyone, I am back with my November wrap-up. So I'm here to share with you all the books that I have read and finished in the month of November. So I have read 5 novels and 1 graphic novel, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts on them. So to start off, we're going to talk about Lies by T.M. Logan. So this book I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. I read it in about 2 days, so that is really good for me. I would classify it as like a thriller suspense mystery novel. So it deals with this husband that finds out his wife is having an affair, and this ends with murder, and the detectives start to zero in on him. It kind of gave me Gone Girl with a twist. I liked the ending. I thought the ending was really good. There were certain parts in here that I wasn't too keen on, like certain character parts that I didn't like, and there was a couple like quotes or descriptions that I was like, ooh, I feel like that doesn't really sit right with me. I would have phrased that in a different way, or I wouldn't have put that in there. But overall, I really enjoyed the story. I thought it was fun, and I liked it. Next, we have Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. So I'm kind of disappointed with this. I really liked A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman, so I decided to pick this up when I saw that my library got it. This deals with a bank robber and the hostages, and the police officers trying to capture this bank robber because the bank robber escaped. It gives you different perspectives and different backgrounds of the hostages, bank robber, and the detectives, which I like, but the characters seem to be a little out there, a little different. I didn't like any of the characters, and I feel like that might have been like the point of this book, like the characters are a little much. But it just didn't sit right with me. I didn't like it. But it tells you their different stories, how they all connect, how they got to where they are, and all of that jazz. I didn't like it. I would give it like a 2 out of 5. Moving on to a young adult novel that I finished this month. It's called Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed. I'm sorry if I really goobered up that name. So this book deals with a young Muslim girl and a young boy who start to connect while they're working on this election together. So they both start canvassing together, so they go door to door to get people to vote in this local election. It deals with the topic of racism, it deals with young love, and the importance of local elections. And I really liked that. I thought that was great for this year with all the commotion of our election this year. I think it's really important to focus on local elections and not just the president every 4 years. I think trying to gauge the interest of people to vote in every election's hard, and I thought this put it in a really good perspective of why it's important and why you need to pay attention. So I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was wonderful. I liked the little love story, and yeah. Moving on, we have Poor Little Dead Girls by Lizzie Friend. I really liked the cover and the title of this. The book was okay. So it deals with this girl who goes off to college, and there she is introduced to this secret society. But the secret society has some morbid traditions, some creepy things going on, and she's trying to discover what is happening and uncover a mystery. So I would give this like a 3 out of 5. I thought it was okay. Nothing groundbreaking. Then we have What My Sister Knew by Nina Lauren. I really like thrillers, and this cover really captivated me, but also my name's Nina, so I was like, let's give that one a read. I picked this up actually from Dollar Tree for $1. I'm so happy that I picked this up. I read this in a day and a half, I think. I enjoyed it. So it deals with these siblings when they're young. One of them burns down the house, but the other takes the blame and goes to prison for 20 years for murdering his parents in this house fire. And now he's out of prison and is trying to take his revenge and starts to stalk his sister in a way. And it deals with this detective trying to understand, like, what is happening? Is this sister helping him commit these murders and escaping crime, or is she a victim as well? So it is crazy. It's fun, it's exciting, it's a whirlwind little twist. I liked it. The last novel I read is called A Problem with Pugs by A.G. Henley. So this book was really short, so that's why I like it, but it wasn't that great. I would give it a 2 out of 5, maybe a 3 out of 5. This deals with a young woman who recently goes through a breakup, and her ex decides to move to a different country for work and asks her to take care of his dog while he's gone. He breaks up with her in the most ridiculous way ever and then makes her take care of the dog and video chats every week so that he can see his dog. And she's here hoping they get back together, like this dude's a piece of crap. Anywho, the dog is having some behavioral issues and she takes him to a local vet. And this vet and her start to have a little thing going. And so yeah, that's it. It's a little cutesy romance, and it has animals in it. So lastly, the graphic novel I picked up to read is called The League of Super Feminists by Myron Malley. Now, whoever's watching this, if you're a conservative, I know by the title of this book you're turned off and you're just like, ooh, a liberal, gross. But feminism is really important. I think when you go back to the basics, that's what you need to learn. And I thought this did a really great way of explaining to children what feminism is, what you need to know about it, and why it's important. I thought the graphics were really cute, easy to follow along with. I liked the layout and everything about this book. But yeah, I thought this was really sweet, really fun. It took me like 20 minutes to sit down and read this. I liked it a lot. So come at me, whatever. I give it a 5 out of 5. That is all I have for you today. So these are my 6 things that I read. And I want to know what you guys read. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these books, if you liked them, if you didn't, or what did you read this month and what did you like about it. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye.